I want to tell you about a night a few years back. Oh, maybe more than a few. It was before COVID. I had just run a 4-hour session, big set piece encounter, carefully balanced. Backstory payoff for two of my players. And I drove home thinking, why does this feel like work? Not bad work, just work work. Like I had clocked out. I've been DMing since 1980. I had run more sessions than I could ever count. And somewhere along the line, the game had stopped being something I ran and started being something I produced. And I didn't have a name for what had changed until I went back to the books that started it all. If any part of that sounds familiar, keep watching because this is about where that feeling comes from, and there is a way out. Here's what I have watched happen to dungeon masters, good ones, experienced ones, over the last several years. 5e is a game designed, quite deliberately, to make player characters, feel powerful. Big modifiers, expertise, proficiencies, skills, the whole 9 yards. Bonuses that scale so high that failure at mundane tasks becomes increasingly rare. And that sounds like a feature until you are the person on the other side of the screen trying to make that game feel dangerous. When characters can't fail at ordinary things, you have to keep escalating. Higher DCs, more complex encounters, more environmental hazards, more monster abilities. You are running on a treadmill that never stops. And the game keeps selling you more treadmill in the form of source books, supplements, 400 pages of content designed to solve a problem that the system itself created. You know the story. And then there are the backstories. 6 pages, complete with a prophecy and a dead mentor and a rival who will most definitely show up later. And as a DM, you are expected to weave all of it into a world that already has 4 other player backstories to service. That's not a knock on the players. This is what the system trains them to expect. The system teaches them that their character sheet is their interface with the world, which means the DM's job is to design encounters that the character sheet can solve. And somewhere in that process, you stopped building a world and started building a production. And productions are exhausting. So here's what I know, because I was basically there when it was made. In 1981, D&D came in 2 small softcover booklets, Basic and Expert, BX. The world in those 2 books did not care about your character sheet. A locked door was not a DC 12 athletics check, a dexterity check, whatever. It was a locked door. You needed a key, a crowbar, or someone skilled enough to pick it. The dungeon did not level up with the party. It did not adjust to keep things balanced. It was indifferent. And that indifference was the whole point. A torch burned in real time. Wandering monsters were not random interruptions. They were the cost of moving slowly. Rations mattered. A 10-foot pole mattered. Players had to think, not calculate, and the person running the game, they stocked the dungeon. They placed the monsters and the treasure, and they described the rooms, and the players did the rest. The old school ref runs the world. The modern DM runs the show. That's not a small difference. At the end of a session, those 2 things feel completely different. All right. So I'm Tenkar, right? Retired NYPD, gamer since 1980. I've been writing about old school gaming, about 15 years at Tenkars Tavern. And I've probably run more sessions of old school D&D than I can account for. I put together a short series of 4 videos. Each one covers a single specific shift. A rule, a procedure, a way of thinking about the game that you can apply at your table immediately. Not philosophy, not a lecture, something you can write on an index card and use this Sunday. The first one is about the single biggest mistake dungeon masters make when they try to run old school games for players who learned on 5e. And the specific thing you say in the first 10 minutes of your next session to fix it. If you are burning out, the door is already open. Come find out what's on the other side. Quick thank you to the Minions and Tavern members who keep this going. We don't have corporate sponsors. There are no brand deals. Just honest old school gaming from someone who's been at this table for 45 years. If you are new, hit subscribe, join us on our Discord, and drop a comment. Are you still in the 5e grind? Or did you make the jump? Are you somewhere in between? I want to hear from all sides. Keep the torches lit. God bless. And I'll see you next Sunday.